back on the GoPro again. Youth hostel's just there. We're heading the opposite direction today. Unfortunately, like I said, we are back on the GoPro though, because my phone storage, I still got no signal to upload all the videos to the cloud, so I've still got no signal. We're going up Whin Rigg and Illgill head. It's about a 12.5 mile walk we've got planned today. We're going to go up, go down to the other side where there's a nice tarn, and then carry on back round. It's quite a long loop, like I said, but I think majority of it's going to be on flat and descending ground. There's a few people that have done it already that I was chatting to in the hostel, and they said that the hardest bit is the first bit, which is a bit steep. So yeah, let's go check it out. But just peeking through the trees there, that's where we're going. That's Whin Rigg. And so when we're up there, we should get some good views of the hostel. Walking through these woods, just thought I'd chat to you a bit, to be honest. It's a bit colder this morning than it has been other mornings. I can definitely feel it. It's about 7 degrees, I think that's what I read it as. But I don't think it's meant to get up much more than that. It's a very, very clear day, which probably explains why it's so cold. So like I said earlier, we're going up Whin Rigg, Illgill head, and then we're going down the Miterdale on the other side. I don't know if I mentioned it in the other videos, but I was meant to be leaving today. I decided to book one more extra night and do this nice 12-mile loop. Now the trade-off with that is I'm going to be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive back down south tomorrow. But I don't mind doing that because I'm getting to experience this. I mean, look at this. My biggest concern was I don't think I'm going to come back to this youth hostel again. I've loved it so much. The youth hostel has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been amazing. But there's so much more of the lakes I want to explore. And if I do come back here, it won't be for a little while. For me to put into perspective for you just how steep this is, but I don't know if you can see that, but that's how steep that is, and we're going straight up, and all that body of water there, that's Wast water, but this is insanely steep. Really is never ending, but that view is phenomenal. You can see the sea. That's the sea. Coming over the brow of this hill, and that sun is probably even stopping you from seeing me, but it's so intense and hot. I am severely regretting wearing a base layer today because that sun is red hot. I'm at the top of Whin Rigg and I just found this. It's a little rock with a thing from Among Us, and it says, please post a pic, keep or re-hide me. So Megan rocks. I'm going to leave it up here for somebody else to find, but I will post a photo on my Instagram. Sat on top of Whin Rigg, having a quick water break, running around taking photos with the tripod. Which, can I just say, if you're ever considering going solo hiking, get a lightweight tripod. It's the best investment I think I've ever made. It's made this trip so much better. It's meant that I can capture some really nice photos on top of peaks, like the one at I took one at the lake. I'll put it up on screen now. And it just means I can capture nice photos. That's where we're heading to next, just here. This is Illgill Head. We're at about 10:05, and it's now 25 past. I've just been sat here for 20 minutes just admiring the view. I can just see for miles everywhere, in every single direction. I can see everything. And the sun's out, it's not windy, it's not cold. It's just phenomenal. It's incredible. We'll probably be up there by 11. I just couldn't help myself. I just had to sit and just admire the view. Alright. Wonderful. Let's crack on. Over the brow of this hill, that in the distance there, that's Whin Rigg, and just emerging itself here in front of us, this is Illgill Head. It might be just behind that because I know that there is a false summit of 604 and Illgill Head is 610, so that could be the false summit and it could be on the other side of it, although this little bit here could be the 604. But I think we're going to have an amazing view of this valley down here. Oh, I can't wait till we get up there. This is going to be the last Wainwright of the day. Of the trip, the last Wainwright of the trip until we come back again. I've had such an amazing time. I'm so excited to do this last one and say, what's that? That'll be 7 Wainwrights that we'll have done. Oh, incredible. We're at a massive cairn here, which would make you think that this is the summit of Illgill Head. I mean, it looks like it would be the summit, but I don't think this is where we are. I've just looked on the map and there's a point that's 604, and that over there looks taller, and that looks like it's not much taller, but a little bit taller. So I think that's actually the summit of Illgill Head. But just in case, we're going to touch it, just in case that is the summit, so then there's no questioning whether I've actually got to the top or not. There's cairns everywhere. There's one here, what we're heading to, and I'm going to touch that, and there's one over there, and I think the one over there is going to have a better view, so we're going to touch this one, because like I said, you've got to touch the top to say you've done it. If you just walk past it, then you've not summited it. What I believe is the top of Illgill Head. And even if it's not, it's a nice little shelter for us to sit inside and have our coffee. But the last Wainwright of our trip completed. Just sat down having my coffee, reminiscing on the almost a week that I've had up in the lakes, and I wanted to point this out to you. Just, I don't know how easy it'll be, but just listen to this. It's absolute silent. I could stay here all day. The sun is shining, but we do still have about 10 miles of walking, give or take a few, probably closer to 9. You can't not just sit here and enjoy the tranquility of it. There's no one on these peaks at all. I've completely got it to myself and it's amazing. Yeah, you can do your Scarfell Pike and you can do all of them, but they're always busy. But this is, yeah, it's not as high, 610 metres, but it's not about that always. Ending down to Burnmore Tarn, just there. We'll be going down and going around the top of it and literally skirting around the outskirts of it. I've just realised that today I've purely been filming on the GoPro, which I don't really like doing because this GoPro is quite old. I can't afford the latest GoPro, so I still use this one, and I combat that with the fact that I've got a 4K phone, but this only records in 1080 and the colours just don't pop. So I am sorry that this video quality is going to be a lot lower compared to other videos that I've outputted. But at least I've got a video out, I suppose. But yeah, that's where we're heading, just down there. I'm not going to film much of it because, as always, it's very much just like this the whole way down. Thought I'd hop on the camera just quickly so you have some sort of recollection of, not recollection, some sort of idea that if you are planning on doing this walk, this is quite a steep descent. I've had to get my poles out to aid me with going down this because it is quite slippery and my knees are shot after doing the few days that I've done. But look at that tarn, look at Burnmore Tarn glistening in the sun. It looks incredible. I can't wait till we get down there. Someone in my youth hostel that I'm staying suggested that I should give open water swimming a go in this tarn since I was coming so close to it, to which I responded absolutely not, but I did say I'd give it a go, just paddling a little bit in as far as I can with rolling my trousers up, that my kneecap would be the limit. It's actually not too bad. If I had swim stuff I'd probably give it a go. I'd probably go swim out, swim back in. It's not bad at all. It's quite nice. It's cold, it's really cold, but I don't have a towel, so I'm gonna have to sit and eat my lunch and drip dry. Just sat here drying off because I went for a little paddle in the water, and to be fair, it was really refreshing. I don't know if I'd be able to swim in it. I might be able to swim in it. So I'm just sat here by the tarn, packing my kit away, putting my boots back on and everything, and I just thought, what a wonderful experience it would be to go swimming in stuff like this, to be honest. 90% of that is just being brave enough to get in. And once you're in, it's not actually that bad. But how incredible is that? Imagine that being your swimming pool with that backdrop. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys all think to open water wild swimming? Like, is it something that a lot of people do? Because this guy in the hostel, he was convinced that it's quite popular. Now from Burnmore Tarn, I've had my little paddle, I've had my fun. I've kept my poles out because it's getting to the end of the day, and I want that little bit of help and support walking. But I don't think we've got much further to go, not much more climbing, definitely not. It's just completing the loop now. We've got a little woods to go through, and that's about it. So I'll film bits and bobs of it, but I probably won't do much talking until we get to the end, really. I've been looking for the forest on the map that I'm meant to handrail, and I've worked out that this is that forest. It's just been cut down and all the trees replanted, so it doesn't look like a conventional forest. Basically, I wanted a really non-navigational heavy day today, so I downloaded the OS map route because it was a route that the hostel suggested, so you could download the route. And I downloaded the route onto my phone, and then the app crashed and the route deleted. Hello, mate. I'm going to go up round behind you. Please don't boot me. In fact, I don't know what the safest thing to do with a cow is. I don't know why I'm getting so dead scared of it, but look at the size of him. Or her. Probably it's a girl, because a male cow's a bull. Look how majestic she is. Hello. I'm just going to crack on this way. You carry on with your day. I'm not brave enough to walk past you closely. Plus, I don't want to disturb you, so crack on. In Miterdale Forest, currently chasing a sheep. If you do decide to do this walk and you follow my Strava, don't follow it completely. So all of this stuff that I've had with my OS map that I downloaded going offline and crashing, and then having to use the paper map. Well, we got to a certain point on the paper map where I fell off the map. And now I knew where I was in relation to where I needed to be, but I didn't know how to get there because I didn't have that part of the map. So I kind of took a detour and walked through a load of trees. It might be going the way I need to go. I don't even know anymore because I've not got a map. For information, we've gone the completely wrong way. We were meant to be coming up through there, and we've gone the long way round. It's just one of those things. This is why you should always carry a map of the area you're walking. So we're coming across here, we're going up this way. Technology can fail, and it does fail, because I've seen that today. My technology failed. I was lucky enough to navigate myself to Miterdale Forest on a map that had a little bit left, basically. So I had half of the route still on a normal paper map. Because this was a spur of the minute, last minute thing, I didn't have a chance to print off the map, because normally I print off the maps because I'm an OS map subscriber. So instead of buying the separate maps, I print them off. Because this was last minute, I didn't have a chance to do that. So I managed to navigate myself so far, and then we had to, and you'll see it if you look at my Strava, we had to go through some trees, climb over a couple of walls. You should never have to do that, but I knew that I needed to get to a path that I could follow, because I had no idea where I was. hike here because we're heading back into Nether Wasdale, because it was just like a short detour off of our walking path. Literally I just had to turn left instead of turning right. Other than going completely wrong and having to crawl through fir trees, it's been a fairly successful day. I'm really gutted I missed out on the majority of the forest. We kind of went round it rather than through it like we were meant to, but you win some, you lose some. Other than that, thank you for checking out the video, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to see all my other stuff and give it a like, because it means a lot to me to see that you guys are watching my videos and enjoying them. So if I see those likes go up, I know that it's good.